Hello everyone, welcome to Uncle Long's victory celebration. Let's dive into this grand party. But just as everyone was gathered for drinks, Uncle Long got a heartbreaking phone call. His brother was saying goodbye. In a shiny gold belt and crocodile shoes, Uncle Long prepared for a dignified farewell, only to meet his long-lost daughter at the funeral and learn an enraged truth. Imagine his brother taking the fall in prison, little Carla dared mess with his daughter. Uncle Long almost lost his temper, but paused to rethink. He decided to visit the hospital to confront the big boss. After all, Carla was bad, but so was the boss backing her. Grabbing the old man by the collar, Uncle Long glared at him and spat, "Are you playing games, brother? Don't pull this stunt on me." In the deathly silence, after reflection, Uncle Long decided, since the big boss didn't know, he wouldn't press charges. But that animal had a bad day. Little Carla was losing at poker, unaware of the ultimate game background. In the next second, he got hit by a needle bullet, and everyone was left speechless. Uncle Long's fury was unleashed like thunder, as if to shout, "I'm going down. Come on." Little Carla panicked, but Uncle Long had no intention of stopping. He yanked down a pipe. He choked little Carla hard, stunning everyone. When asked, Uncle Long ignored it and booted little Carla's head. "Did you hear that?" After taking care of little Carla, Uncle Long rushed to share the news with his daughter, who surprisingly didn't seem. Instead, she scolded her father and insisted this would bring revenge from the gang upon her, but Uncle Long just chuckled. Uncle Long knew better. His old boss was charmingly wicked, but not like that. "They'll be coming for me, don't worry, you'll be safe." And as a matter of fact, the boss was at home throwing a tantrum. But the boss' anger wasn't just Carla's death, it was Kiki wanting to kill Uncle Long and his daughter C driving him crazy. Upon such words, the boss flew into rage, slapping his son. "The heavens will doom you. You little duck." I managed to take half of him out, yet Kiki remained unwavering in his stance. She insisted on teaching Uncle Long a lesson. The more the father heard, the angrier he grew. If you had any manliness, things wouldn't have gone so badly. That stung Kiki deeply. She wasn't that principled. That very night, she gave Uncle Long's son-in-law a good thrashing. Even then, a dissatisfaction lingered, facing a father who never took her seriously. Suddenly, she had a terrifying idea. Next. Soon, news of the boss' heart attack spread throughout the gang. All the gang leaders gathered to give their final farewell to the boss, and Kiki seized the chance to frame Uncle Long. She claimed her dad was driven out by Uncle Long, hoping everyone would join her to clean house, but her poor excuse raised many eyebrows. One leader immediately protested, noting Uncle Long was her dad's best friend and built half the empire. Upon hearing these infuriating words, Kiki was instantly furious, losing control of her emotions. She couldn't stand anyone praising Uncle Long. Once she chased everyone away. Kiki quickly put on another face, calling Uncle Long, claiming she had thought a lot after her dad passed. Now, with Uncle Long as the only one left, she hoped for everyone to let go of past grievances and work together for the gang's future. To show her sincerity, she even decided to visit Uncle Long in Tulsa herself. Uncle Long knew her scheme, but now that the ball was rolling, he could only play along. Immediately after hanging up, little Carla erupted in applause for Kiki's performance, just as Uncle Long suspected they were indeed there to snatch territory. At that moment, Uncle Long actually had no interest in acknowledging these people. He was fully engaged in squaring off with members of the biker gang. After several rounds of intense and exciting sparring, Uncle Long received an invitation extended by the biker gang leader, Walter. Walter boldly demanded that Uncle Long bow down and acknowledge his superiority, but Uncle Long didn't even give him a second glance. Uncle Long firmly declared that anyone who dared to make a move would face the consequences, and since they couldn't strike a deal, they were left with no choice but to clash. That night, after drinking with Mickey, Uncle Long was caught off guard by a shot. Despite the reckless aggression from the other side, Uncle Long wasn't one to back down. He quickly instructed Mickey to grab the shotgun and flank from the back. Aiming at shooting Carla, he dealt a fatal blow. Uncle Long wouldn't let this provocation slide. The next day, Walter received a package. Upon opening it, he found the vest little Carla was wearing. He immediately flew into a rage, brainstorming ways to teach Uncle Long a lesson. Little did he know that the police had already turned his ammunition expert and were preparing to gather evidence for a crackdown. Meanwhile, a woman was searching for incriminating evidence in Walter's room when, conveniently, he returned. Seeing the panic-stricken expression on her face and his rummage drawer, Walter instantly realized what was happening. He couldn't stand betrayal from his trusted ones and choked her out. However, the sudden disappearance of his informant soon alerted his superior, Bella, leading her to swiftly organize an attack on the biker gang. Luckily for Walter, he had already hidden away. However, in his haste, he forgot to take his laptop with vital evidence. The police discovered that Walter had illegally amassed wealth in global financial markets through his accounts. Bella decided to pay Uncle Long a visit that night to take credit and hoped he wouldn't stir up any trouble anymore. Upon hearing this, Uncle Long didn't take it seriously at all and warmly invited her up for a drink.